Well, I'm back as promised. Now let's just see. It is 7 on the button. Oh man, I'm actually shocked that I'm on here on time. But I'm going to give you guys a minute or two to pop on while I look at myself in the lights and see their little dots and all these other things. But it's all good. It is Grace Hackett. Welcome, 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 welcome. I am beyond excited to be on here tonight with some solutions for those puffy eyes, but we're going to wait a minute or two. Now, I know there's somebody on here, but here's the thing. I cannot, when I'm on my phone, see who's here. So if one of my unit members is on, and I believe they may, I'm just going to say, could you guys just kind of watch over the chat for me? Because I don't know how to do that and this at the same time. And for some strange reason, I really just I can't see it. So, oh well. All right, let's see. 7:01. I'm going to give it another moment. And I'm going to get myself prepared. I have some warm water here. Because while I'm on here, I might as well cleanse my face. After all, my Instagram is Wash Your Face with Grace, so we might as well wash the face. So, okay. All right, well, I am going to start. So again, I am Grace Hackett, and I am so excited to have you guys on here. And if you're watching on replay, I'm just going to ask you to kind of give me a little high sign, a little hashtag, something that says that you watched on replay. And I really hope that this blesses you because I know I have allergies. It's not fun. I usually get them this time of year, but every once in a while I do get them in the fall. And there's all different types of ragweed and this weed and that weed and all the craziness that goes on. And quite honestly, the sinuses get attacked, which makes my eyes puffy, which it's not pretty. Let's just leave it there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my little headband on. And actually I could see I got my little Mary Kay headband. Oh, see, this is actually my favorite part of the day when it comes to removing everything. Just like that squeaky clean face at the end of the day. Okay, so first what I'm going to do is what I like to refer to as sweep and mop. Sweep and mop is really a colloquial way, how do you like that colloquial, big word of the day, of saying I am going to remove surface before I remove the actual stuff. All right, think of when you mop your floor, the first thing you do is you first sweep it. You have to get rid of all the excess stuff first. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do that first. So I'm going to take best-selling product on the planet, Mary Kay's oil-free eye makeup remover. And for those of you who have not tried this, boo-hoo, I am so sorry. I am so sorry. I'm trying to see without glasses on. I'm just going to wave to everyone because I no glasses, can't see. I'm on my phone, don't know. So you guys can chuckle along with me because honestly, like, this is called the hot mess time of the day. All right, so I have shaken up my oil-free eye makeup remover. I'm going to put it on a cotton pad. Again, if you do not have this, if you have not tried this, you need to talk to your consultant. Honestly, you need to talk to your consultant. So I'm just going to kind of lay this on here very gently on my eye area. All right, very gentle. And then I am going to just very gently remove my eye makeup. Now I do have my handy dandy magnifying mirror to make sure that I have everything off. Oh, a little froggy in my throat. And I always put enough on the cotton pad that now the only thing I really have to do is flip it over and do the other eye. You know, some people, they need more than one cotton pad. If you're one of those people, that's okay. I just like to try to have it all done in one fell swoop, but that's me. Now, let me just tell you a little something about this eye makeup remover. It is so gentle. It is good for contact lens wearers. It is the product that really initially sold me on this product line almost 24 years ago because it works so well and it's so gentle. It actually conditions the eyelashes while you are cleansing your eyes and, you know, your eye area and your eyelashes. And there are many times over the years that people will say to me that they want an eye cream, they want an eye cream, they want an eye cream, but they're using, you know, whatever they don't use an eye cream. Well, they use the eye cream, but they don't use anything in particular to take their eye makeup off, or they just wash it with a washcloth or soap and water. And it's going to backfire because they work together. So the oil-free eye makeup remover to me is just one of those products. It's a non-negotiable. If I ever left home without this and I was away, I would probably try to find a Mary Kay Beauty consultant in the area that I could go drive to her house or take an Uber to get the eye makeup remover. That's how serious I am about this product. Okay. The next thing I like to do as part of sweep is use my micellar water. When we first got micellar water, I really didn't understand what it was, but I'll tell you this much about micellar water. It goes in, the micelles actually go in, and they take off all the surface dirt. So think about when you are at the beach, and maybe you have to go do some errands, or maybe you're meeting somebody for lunch or something, and you just want to have a clean face. This is the perfect place to carry. This is in your purse, okay, or in your beach bag or tote bag. You get off the subway and it's gross and disgusting and you're hot and sweaty, but you have somewhere that you need to go, and maybe you don't have makeup on or whatever, or maybe after the gym. Hey, it's even good for the kids. It truly is even good for the kids because it's very gentle. And those micelles, they work like Ms. Pac-Man, waka, 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 and they go in there to really take off the dirt. And then what this allows, and again, this is what's here. Now I'm just going to flip this over so that this way, anything that's left over. Okay. What this does is it allows the cleanser to go in and actually cleanse the face gently. And I personally use the Time Wise Repair Volume Firm foaming cleanser. It has hyaluronic acid, so it just cleanses the face, but leaves it so smooth, so creamy before anything else. And once I finish this cleansing part, I promise you, I'm going to go right into the allergy party here. All right, a little bit of cleanser, probably a little bit too much. I'm going to dip my fingers in water that's right here. I have a mirror in front of me. That's why I'm not looking at the camera. And I'm just going to cleanse the face. This is a foaming cleanser, so it does lather up. And if you notice, my face is all white from this cleanser. That means I really used too much. I did not need all of this cleanser. This cleanser in this tube, okay, let me just pick up the tube again. It lasts such a long period of time because you literally need, less than this nail worth of product. You really don't need a lot of product. Okay, so I'm just saying hello to everyone who's on. I can't see without my glasses. You can all laugh at me. And I'm okay with it. Okay, let's take off that cleanser. Oh, I love a clean face. Truly, 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 I love a clean face. At the end of the day, this is like, it's even though it's cleansing, for me, it's a treat. To use my products is a treat. I absolutely just love the way my skin feels after I cleanse. Oh, man. Okay. Now I'm just going to take my little Mary Kay towel. Yes, this is a Mary Kay towel. Okay. I love my little prizes here. Oh, okay. Don't rub your skin dry. Just pat it. Pat, 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 pat. Nice and gentle, 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 gentle. Okay. What I'm going to show you are products that really do help with allergy season and the puffiness of the eyes. Oh, I could see Patricia and Kelly. Hey, Kel. Deborah Cusimano. Hi, everybody. I don't know who else is on, but I'm waving. Okay. I always have my little cheat sheets because they help me to help you. So the first thing I want to talk about when it comes to allergies is try to be very gentle with yourself when it comes to allergies, because the more we rub and tug in the eye area, the more we develop wrinkling in this area, because what we're doing is we're tugging. And the more you tug, kind of like a rubber band, you pull the rubber band out, it goes in, you pull it out, it goes in. One day you pull it out and it snaps. Same thing with this eye area. So you want to be very gentle in the eye area. Always ring finger in the eye area and always tapping in the eye area. Because as gentle as you think this might be, it really isn't. That's how delicate the eye area is. Now, I'll be the first one to say I don't necessarily have issues with puffiness very often. That's not one of my skin issues. But during allergy season, and of course yesterday I had a massive headache, so yesterday would probably have been the better day to do this, but whatever. But the products that I'm going to show you, very different strength. They can be used not during allergy season, but they really do help during allergy season with different things. So the first one I'm going to pull out is actually called the Instant Puffiness Reducer. Okay, Instant Puffiness Reducer. It has, oops, almost dropped that to the floor. Okay, it's got a needle nose applicator. And the only thing you need to do is apply it with your ring finger, but you need the size of a piece of rice. That's all you need per eye. Now, I'm going to read you a thing or two about this so that this way you really understand what I'm talking about, because since this is not in my regular routine, I learn with you guys, and that's why I love doing these things. So it does actually help to reduce the puffiness instantly. And the statistic actually is, it lasts for up to 6 hours, but the statistic is 96% of panelists. That's a lot. 96% of panelists showed an instantly visible reduction in puffiness. Okay, that's something. Instantly smooths the eye area, okay, and it temporarily delivers a toned, lifted, and tightened look. All right, now, here's the thing with this. If you get up in the morning and you're puffy, all right, this is a great product to apply. I don't necessarily know if I'd put it on at night before bed. I think I would just prefer to use my regular eye cream. You can use it at night, but we recommend that you use it during the day so that this way it gives your eye a big lift. I'm only going to put this on one eye. And what I'm doing is I'm just going to take what they say is a grain of rice. How's that? Grain of rice. Can you guys even see this? It is a tiny, teeny little bit of stuff. Now, the reason that I recommend that you do this in the morning, besides the fact that in the morning, maybe you have to go to work or you have an event to go to, you know, like a meeting or whatever, and you really want to look awake and not look puffy. But at night, you want to definitely hydrate your eyes. See, because with this, you cannot put an eye cream on over it because it really kind of negates it. So this helps to firm and tighten. And I'm going to take out my little mirror because this way I'll actually be able to see what I'm doing. And hopefully you guys will get to see what I'm doing. What the heck kind of fuzz is on my face? How bizarro. Anyway, so here's my rice. And I'm literally just tapping, 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 tapping. Okay. It is a little on the, like what I like to call the thick side. Why? I don't know. It's just not, it's not that kind of cream that is, you know, like very liquidy, which is a good thing because this is going to suck up the moisture, not moisture, but you know what I mean? It's just going to tighten everything up. Now, I'm just going to put my glasses back on and I'm going to read to you guys a little bedtime story. All right. So when you apply this, again, you do not use your eye cream near it. You do not use any moisturizer near it. All right. But it is a fast acting formula. And we recommend that for a good 5 minutes that you kind of keep your face the same. Meaning, you know, don't put the news on and watch something crazy and have your eyes go get crazy. But you know what I mean? It just helps you. It just helps if you kind of keep everything, you know, just even. So keep your face even. Don't, you know, overly, you know, make faces and goofy faces like I like to make. All right. But also for maximum results, okay, it's better that you wait before you put the rest of your skincare on. And again, no eye cream and no moisturizer near the eye if you have this cream on. Now, I'm going to read directly from my little cheat sheet here from Mary Kay. Avoid direct contact with the eye. Lightly pat a thin layer to the under eye area. Leave damp on skin. And limit facial expressions for a minimum of 3 minutes. I thought it was 5, my apologies, while it dries to achieve the best results. The full effect should take place in 15 minutes. It's not too bad, okay? 15 minutes is really not too bad. As far as I'm concerned, I put it on, have a cup of coffee, maybe make breakfast, maybe just sit and chill for a few minutes. And I know a lot of times, women in the morning are going, chill, really, Grace, chill. You can. I promise. You really can. It just takes an extra couple of minutes. But the product may leave a little powdery residue because maybe and a lot of times that happens when we put on too much. So then just gently wipe it away if you have a clean a clean little eye makeup brush or just with your finger. Now, if you're going to apply concealer and foundation after this, then we really do recommend that you wait about 15 minutes before you do that. And you can apply it normally as you would your whole face, except in the eye area. That's when we recommend you just take a little bit and just put it right on top. All right. And not only do you do that, or you could actually do that, or you can use like the liquid foundation brush, which we have. And that helps to just kind of place it and not move any of the cream. Now, I'm just looking at myself right over here in the mirror. And since, again, puffy eyes are not necessarily my issue, I don't know if there's a difference. I really can't tell at this point, also because I have no glasses on. But I wanted to teach you how this actually does help. Now, if this is a product that is of interest to you, as with any other product in our line, here's what I just want to remind you. All of our products are 100% satisfaction guaranteed, or your money back or exchange or credit or whatever it is you want to do. Then that's good for a year. So if you were to purchase this product from your consultant and you try it and you don't like it, return it. We're good with that. No problem. See, because what happens when you return it to us, we return it electronically to Mary Kay. And Mary Kay then gives us the product a brand new product in return. So you don't lose money and we don't lose money. So never worry about returning product to your consultant. So I don't know if you could see a difference. Not really sure. And I do apologize if you were looking for this dramatic, but I can feel the tightening. That I wish I could transfer onto this right now, this live. I really could. I wish I could, but I can't. But it does feel much tighter. And that one thing I do see is a lifting in this mirror. And this isn't even the magnifying mirror in front of me, but I see a lifting. I'm not sure what you see, but I see that. So that's number one. Also just to wrap up with this puffiness reducer, the instant puffiness reducer, is 38. And it is, it contains about 0.35 ounces, but you need a grain of rice size. That's it. This will last you. Even if you use it every day, it will last you. All right, let me put that to the side. And I said, it's 38. Now, the next product that I wanted to talk to you about is a product that has been around a long time. And by long time, I mean, when I first decided to open my Mary Kay business, this was in the line. And it is the, Soothing Eye Gel. When I joined Mary Kay Cosmetics, it was the Soothing Eye Mask. Now it's the Soothing Eye Gel. As you notice, it's blue. It's got green tea extract, and which are known for the green tea extract is like a free radical scavenger. Okay, that helps to calm the skin and also helps to chomp on those free radicals that age and damage the skin. And really with this, what you're talking about is, again, putting a little bit, I don't even know if you could see my little blue gel. Can you see my little blue gel? I think you could see it now. And really what I'm just going to do is I'm going to apply it just so that you could see how I apply it, not more than this. And then I'm going to tell you a little bit about it. You can even put it up here. If you notice, I am underneath the brow bone. I am not on the lid. You don't need to put any eye creams on the lid. Why? Because they don't do anything. They just don't. What they do, if you put them up here, the heat draws it down. If you put it here, the heat gets drawn up so that it takes care of the whole eye area. But as you notice, ring finger, gentle, gentle, gentle. My favorite place to put this eye cream, you're going to laugh, is in the refrigerator. Because then when my allergies are really bothering me, I put this on and it's so cool. It's like putting on a cold mask. Literally a cold mask on your eye area. This stuff is amazing. Now, again, going to the cheat sheet. Cheat sheet. All right. So it calms, it cools, it refreshes tired looking eyes. It moisturizes them as well. The botanical extracts included in the product are reported to tone, firm, and reduce the appearance of puffiness in the eye area. All right, so this product really helps to soothe as well as reduce the puffiness. All right, green tea extract, as I mentioned, cucumber extract, which is also a soothing agent, and dog rose hips extract improves the appearance of skin. So the skin looks softer and it looks smoother. You don't, as you notice, I did not put a lot. You can use it sparingly. Now, there's a couple of things about this product, though, that I must share. Number one, if you have eye makeup on, and maybe you're in front of the computer and it's not allergy season, but your eyes are just really tired and they're feeling like really, what you do is you take a little bit. If you just take, you can put it over your eye makeup and it's not going to mess up your eye makeup. It doesn't smudge it, but it helps to soothe the eye area. Okay. You can use it day or night. You can use it whenever you need it. This is definitely an as needed product. And this is $20. Okay. So the other was $38, but it was really heavy duty puffy. This is $20 and it really does help as a topical for your eye area. Okay. Now, one of my favorites, and I mean, holy moly favorites. And it is our Hydrogel eye patches. These are the magic patches that comes in this little round jar. This is my jar. This is not a demo jar. So there's not a lot of them in here because I use this all the time. It has a little cover. It's got this little spatula to get the product out. I'm going to remove the little cover and you're going to see my little patches in there. And yes, you can see that this is towards the bottom because I do use these all the time. Sometimes I put it on after, and I just want to relax my eyes. Sometimes it's in front of the TV watching hockey, so I'm really not relaxed because I'm screaming at the TV. And sometimes it's just, maybe sometimes, like if I go to church on Saturday night and I wake up Sunday morning and I'm having a cup of coffee, I just put them on and hang. I love this. I love this product. This is also a product that you can put in the refrigerator. I just don't. And it's not necessary to put it in the refrigerator. But these are actually 2 patches. Okay, it's, one patch per eye. There are 30 pairs in this jar. Okay, 30 pairs. All right, here's one. I'm just going to apply that right here. So the thick part, which looks like a teardrop, stays here. All right. Now, the other, you know what? I'm going to not put the other one on because there's another product that I do want to mention. And this, it is cooling. It is soothing. And I mean cooling and soothing. No joke. No joke. No joke. Let me read you some stuff. Back to the glasses. Okay. Instantly cooling and soothing. See, right here in highlight. It boosts skin hydration. Now, guys, if you've tried any of these products, please feel free to put it in the chat, what you've tried, what you think, or what you might want to try and what you need to talk to your consultant about. It immediately boosts skin hydration. It diminishes the look of puffiness and dullness. Now, I don't know if you could see, but I'm going to try to show you. It's hard with the camera. In person, you can see it really clearly. But you might notice that this looks like it has sparkles in it. All right. Sparkles are not going to go on your eye. I promise you. No sparkles on the eye. But I'm going to just give you a little, again, going to read from a cheat sheet. Read from the cheat sheet, because when I read from the cheat sheet, you learn, and so do I. So, hydrogel. What is hydrogel? Simply put, hydrogel is water suspended in a gel matrix. Simple, okay? Now, they're saturated in a formula to deliver benefits to the skin in a fun, easy way. It's acting in those little smile-shaped pads, okay? And they're designed to stay in place, because if you notice, I'm moving around. This sucker ain't moving, okay? It is staying on. Even when I bend like this, it stays on. All right? And they deliver the ingredients, and they stay on to lock in the benefits. So, okay. So they, based on, let's do this. 8 out of 10 women said they look forward to using them because they feel soothed. They feel that they've gotten some time for themselves. They feel the burst of hydration. Okay, and who doesn't want to feel that burst of hydration? All right, now how it works is that it draws on the moisturizing power of glycerin. Sorry about that, I'm like blah, blah, blah. Let's try that sentence again. These patches work because they draw on the moisturizing power of glycerin, a powerful humectant known to moisturize the skin and help with water loss. That's a huge thing. Similar to our barrier restore for the face, which we will talk about another day, that helps to restore the barrier and keep the hydration in. You want that because when your face feels hydrated, guess what's going to happen? Okay, you're going to feel the wrinkle. You're going to see the wrinkle. It ain't going to be pretty. The skin feels quenched, and the patches help to alleviate feelings of dryness. It is ophthalmologist tested. All of our products are dermatologist tested. It's non-comedogenic, meaning it does not clog up the pores. Okay, you can use them for 20 minutes is what we recommend. I can't tell you how many times I've put them on and fallen asleep in front of the TV. Nothing happens when you do that. Mary Kay said, 2 to 3 times a week. There have been times I've used it once in a week, and there have been times that I've used it 4 or 5 days just because it was crazy and I needed my eyes to look human. Again, nothing happened, but Mary Kay will tell you 2 to 3 times a week is more than sufficient. Now, last but by no means least, as far as anti-puffing, I want to talk to you about this. This is the eye cream that I use. We have 3 different eye creams. This is an age-fighting eye cream, all right? But this is an eye cream that actually has an applicator that is made of, I thought it was Z-Mac. It's actually, maybe they say it's Z-Mac, but it's Zamac. Zamac. And Zamac is made of zinc, aluminum, magnesium, and copper. All right. Now you're thinking, all right, Grace, so what? I'm talking about this. All right. This is the applicator. All right. That's what Z-Mac or Zamac is. And I want you to think about when a boxer gets hit in the eye in a boxing match or ultimate fighting or whatever. And then when it's time, and again, I don't watch any of these things, but when they have to take a break or when the bell goes or whatever, in between rounds, let's say it that way, they'll get a little stick that gets put on the eye area that helps to instantly soothe and depuff it. Z-Mac or Zamac. And that's what this applicator is for. So just briefly, just about the eye cream, but I'm going to talk about the power of this little applicator. All right, this eye cream, it firms and tones the saggy skin around the eyes. It also contains the Voluform complex, which contains plant stem cells and specialized peptides that help provide the catalyst for skin renewal. It restores a youthful lift, minimizes the appearance of deep lines and wrinkles. It immediately doubles skin hydration and increases moisture for 12 hours. 12 hours. Okay? But this customized applicator tip, okay, is designed to help stimulate microcirculation and help reduce puffiness. So I'm just going to take this. I'm going to show you. There's a couple ways you can apply. what I'm doing, I'm trying to get the camera to not blur me here. I am squeezing some of the product out. You guys, yeah, you guys see this. Squeeze some of the product out. Now, it's very, you can either take the product and apply it directly with the applicator, and that will help to reduce the puffiness. Now, if you are not experiencing puffiness, and you're like, well, I don't know if I really want to use that applicator, Grace. Is there a simpler way? Well, it's actually kind of simple to do. But if you really just want to do a quick, just take it and put it on, again, on your ring finger. Tap, 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 tap. Now, just so that you don't think I am as cuckoo crazy as I know that I am, okay? If I were wearing the eye patches on both eyes, obviously, I'd be doing just the eye patches, but I wanted to show you the eye patch, and I wanted to show you this. This applicator it's like a little magic because it really does help to soothe. The one thing when I sit for my appointments, especially if I'm doing a one-on-one, I'll allow a woman to take it and at least put it on her hand. And then I do wipe it clean. I sterilize it again with some alcohol swabs. But no one can ever believe how cooling and soothing that applicator is, truly. And if you notice, it's got, the product gets dispensed from here, but it's also like rounded. So when I apply, I actually will do this and then I'll flip it over. I was taught that. I don't know the reason why I was taught that. Look, I'm honest, okay? I am very honest when it comes to this stuff. So I wish I could tell you exactly why I do that. But I think it just helps to apply it and put it in and soothe everything while you're doing it. Now that eye cream is $44. It is part of our Time Wise Repair line. If you have purchased the Time Wise Repair kit in the box, then you know that that's part of the kit, but it is sold separately as well. And it really is a tremendous product. I have nothing negative. Now these products, if I tell you, yeah, can you put on a cold mask? Yeah, because I do. But I use these as well because these really help with actual chemical ingredients. Now, for those of you who may not know this or may not remember this, Mary Kay goes by EU standards. We do not go by the FDA because the FDA only bans about 11 chemicals. The EU bans, I think it's 1,100. So Mary Kay wants to make sure that we are giving you, the consumer, and us as consumers of the product, the best possible product on the market for your skin. All right. Over 500,000 tests are done on these products every year. So you can be confident in how much research is done for them and with them. Here's the other thing, just as a reminder, those products, as with all of our products, are 100% satisfaction guaranteed. Your money back or a credit or an exchange, whatever makes you happy is what makes us happy, because that's what Mary Kay has always told us. Because without you guys, we're not in business, and without us, the company's not in business. So we appreciate you. Last but not least, I did want to tell you about a special, but that's not about the products that you heard about tonight. But I do need to tell you this. For those of you who were not aware, last month, Mary Kay, the company, had a promotion that if you wanted to dip your big toe and try out having a Mary Kay business, for the e-start, which is having your My Shop website and access to me and access to, well, not that you can't have access to me, but access to me as your mentor. Also, all of the educational resources on our website, it was $10. Now, you can always do the step up, which I'll talk about in half a second, but $10 as opposed to $35. I mean, who could start a business these days for $10? No one, as far as I know. But that was last month, and a couple of us were talking about how, what if there were women who really didn't know about that last month? Maybe they were, I don't know, in Tahiti or something fun like that. Maybe that's what they were doing in Tahiti and they didn't take me, but that's another story for another day. So what we decided to do was, for the month of April, if you're thinking, what's the worst that can happen? I'm going to switch your brain. What's the best that can happen? What's the best that can happen? I can maybe make some new friends. I could make some money. I could have some fun. I could get my products at a discount. And maybe like my friends and my family might want to purchase this. And I can even get my stuff for even less because they're going to be paying me. Can you imagine? So that is just such, sorry, somebody's trying to call me on my phone and I keep hitting goodbye. Anyway, so what we've decided this month is you choose to start your business with at least an e-start for $35. You're going to have an opportunity to learn more how you can get that $25 reimbursed so that you too can start at $10. That's something that you could discuss with your consultant. And of course, if you want more information, talk to her. You might be thinking, yeah, you know what? I've never sold anything so much as a Girl Scout cookie. That's what I've always said. Or, you know, Grace, I wouldn't sell this stuff if my kids were naked and starving in the street. Go away. That's okay. You might know somebody who could maybe just wants something new in her life. Maybe she's bored. Maybe she's overwhelmed but wants to get out of what she's in and she can't see a way out. This could be a way out. Also available, just to let you know, is the, not only do we have the e-start for $35, but we also have our Pro Kit. And the Pro Kit comes with a beautiful bag and mirrors and trays, but it also comes with all of these products, okay? 2 skincare sets, eye makeup remover, eye cream, CC cream. It is a business in a box. This plus a gorgeous tote bag, plus all the little doodads that go with it, worth over $400. It's $90. So if you choose to do the e-start and then add that, you have a business waiting to happen. But it may be for you, it may not. But I wanted you to know that this month you still can get our e-start for $10. Just need to ask your consultant how. I hope you guys had fun. I hope you learned a little something about depuffing the eye area. And stay tuned. Monday is, I like to do makeup, wake up and makeup. And that is a new feature here on this page. This past Monday, it was Tuesday, wake up and makeup because of other things. But Monday is wake up and makeup. And I've been doing a buildable look. You can go back and you can look at some of the videos. I'm going to add to that look on Monday, but watch out because there's going to be new products coming. We have new foundations coming, which your consultant will have more access to next month. But, okay, you will get to learn all about those. You'll get to learn about application. You'll get to learn more about skincare. Not quite sure what we're doing next Thursday night, but stay tuned because we're going to glow with grace. Okay, so here's Glow with Grace, Wake Up and Makeup on Monday. You think I'm into these little cutesy names. I am into the cutesy names. So this has been Wash Your Face with Grace. Blow in your kisses. See you soon.